Blossom Tales: The Sleeping King is an indie Zelda-like. It's not the most impressive game ever, and in fact it doesn't even capitalize on its own premise very well if you ask me, but it's a nice little game that I like despite any gripes I have. If you need some 2D Zelda back in your life, you have worse options than this for sure. It even got a sequel recently that I haven't gotten to check out yet, but it's on my list because I want to give it a chance and see if the team improved some things. Being the 80 quadrillionth indie game with a pixel-based art style, the soundtrack follows suit by using a lot of chiptune sounds. Like a lot of chiptune sounds. There are so many chiptune sounds. The soundtrack is really memorable, and I'd even say that some of my favorite themes are the dungeon themes, which are very catchy compared to a lot of ones you'd find in the mainline Zelda titles. And you can definitely feel the Zelda influence in the soundtrack, because some melodies get anywhere from 2 to 90% aped, which is probably intentional. I mean, you know, the whole game is a giant reference. But it's a good demonstration of the composer's abilities to make something reminiscent of Zelda without just outright plagiarizing. And frankly, I'd say this entry is bigger than Blossom Tales, and really needs to draw some attention to the composer. When the original Blossom Tales released, they were using the name Visager Music. Since then, she's rebranded as Josie Breckner and has composed for a surprising number of smaller titles. And the songs are all bangers, especially the ones that let Josie bust away from chiptune stuff. I'm really impressed by the overall style. As you can see from the view count though, I'm one of the only people who seems to know that they freaking exist. Like, I'm sure she's getting paid to compose either way, but guys, let's all give Josie B's thing some more attention, please. Like I said before, Blossom Tales is a really great album that shows off her style super well. Here's a taste test before you definitely go listen to the full thing for real.